Today, inshallah, we are going to take unit 4C. I want all of you to look at the new words first. Look at the first picture. This is, what are they doing? They blow, blow. They are blowing. So here, blow the candle means to turn it off, okay? And here, carry. What is the boy doing? He is carrying, carry. Carry means lift, to lift something. And here, what's this? Deep. Deep means it's deep inside the water. So here, this is the surface, but under, we call it deep. So here, he's swimming deep in the sea. So here, fall asleep, fall asleep, fall asleep. And here, hide. Hide means you can't see it or see someone. Hide here. The rabbit is hiding in the hat. Here, this is a land. Land. Sand. This is sand. Shout. Shout means to make a loud voice. Shout means to make or to say or speak loudly. Sink, sink. Here, look at the ship is sinking. Sink means to go down the sea. Sink, sink. Sky. This is sky. Wave. This is a wave. Wild. Wild means the animal who or which live in the forest. So these are wild animals. They live in the forest. Here, this is the weather. You have different kinds of weather: sunny, rainy, snowy, rainbow, windy, foggy. Foggy means you can't see well because there is fog. Cloudy, cloudy, and stormy. When there is a storm, so we say the weather is stormy. So again, pay attention for foggy. Foggy means you can't see well. We see it in the early morning while you are going to the sea. Where you are going to the school. You see that you can't see well because of the fog. So we call it foggy. Now let's go to the student book, page 50. Okay, all of you open page 50. Okay, now I want someone tell me, what can you see? What can you see? Raise up your hand. Yalla Bisain. Farida Muhammad, turn off your mic. Hey Bisain. What can you see?
I see a parrot and I see a chip that is
Again, you see a parrot and
and a chip that is speaking.
I can't hear well. Raise up your voice.
And a chip that is seeking.
Yes, excellent. Thank you, Abisain. So there is a parrot and the ship is sinking. Malak Haitham, what else? Malak Haitham.
I can see a strange waves.
Yes, strong waves. Strong. You mean strong. strong waves. And who is this man, ya Malak?
Robinson Crusoe.
Accent. Do you remember this story? We took it last term. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Farida Muhammad Mahmoud, what happened to Robinson Crusoe? Farida Muhammad Mahmoud. Farida, do you remember Robinson Crusoe? What happened to him?
He,
What happened to his ship? Hmm.
sick.
Yes, his ship sank. His ship sank, and what happened to his friends, ya Farida? Farida, I can't hear you. Huh. What happened to his friends who were on the ship with him?
Uh, I
Hmm?
don't.
All of them were dead. Do you remember? We said that they were dead. Huh? They sank. And he went to the island and lived alone on the island. Do you remember, ya Farida? Okay, now let's start about our lesson. Have you read Daniel Defoe's Robinson Crusoe? If so, did you like it? So, Fairuz, did you read Fairuz? Have you
Yes,
read
teacher.
Daniel Defoe Robinson Crusoe?
Yeah.
Okay, who is Daniel Defoe?
No, I didn't read it.
No, we took it last term. Daniel Defoe is the writer of Robinson Crusoe. So Daniel Defoe is
No.
a writer of Robinson Crusoe. He is a writer, okay? Did you
Okay.
like it, ya Fairuz?
Yeah, I like it so much.
Yes, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So on the right, there is an extract. Extract means part. So right above extract, part, B-A-R-T. Extract means part. So there is a word of a novel. Novel means long story. So this is a word. Extract means a word of novel. Novel means story. So all of you write here story. And the title of our story is Robinson Crusoe. First, look at the picture and guess the answers to the question below. Then listen and read and check your answer. Let's look at the question and answer it first. Where is the main character, Robinson Crusoe, at the beginning of the extract? Hmm. Try to read it. I will give you 1 minute or 2 minutes. Read it, and then let's answer these questions first, okay? Malika Abdel Gawad. Malika?
ما حضرتك.
يلا يا Malika, tell me uh, where was the main character at the beginning of the extract? Extract means the part of this story. In this part of the
Okay.
story, where is Robinson Crusoe at the beginning?
The mom.
Robinson Crusoe, where was he? I can't hear you. He was on the ship or on the land?
For the beginning of the story.
Yes, here, this extract, this part of the story. He was on the ship or on the land?
On the ship.
Yes, excellent. He was on the ship. He was at the beginning of the extract. The main character is on the ship. Okay, thank you.
Miss Ayat,
Yes, who's talking?
جنى.
Yes, يا
جنى عبد
جنى.
الرشيد.
Yes, يا جنى.
الأسئلة دي مش لاقياها.
No, you will find it in the other.
Teacher, we have another questions. Not this.
No, you have it. I can see it. It's in exercise B. Can you see A? Can you see A?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's under A. There is B. It's B question. Did you see it? On the right, there is. Huh? Can you see exercise
Teacher,
B?
yes, I have it.
Okay, it's in exercise B. The last 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So exercise B. Look at the last 5 lines. Did you find the questions?
Yes.
Okay, write the answer beside them. Okay? Maya? Maya,
Yes, miss.
where is he at the end of the extract? Hmm. At the end of this story, where was he? Let's read the last, try to read the last paragraph and tell me where is he now? Hmm.
The mountain.
Was he on the land or on the ship? Was he on the island or on the land? Or on the ship? Was he on the island or on the ship?
Ship.
Yes, he was. No, we said at the beginning that he was on the ship. But in the end, what will happen to him? Ya Maya. Thank you, Ya Maya. Reem Ahmed.
He is on the land.
Excellent. We said that his ship sank and he went on the island. So all of you write on land or on the island. So number 1, write on a ship. Write only on a ship. And question 2, write on land. Now let's listen. I want all of you to listen carefully.
For C.
Can you hear?
Read.
Can you hear?
B.
Yes, we can hear.
Yeah.
On the right,
Yeah.
there's an extract from an adapted version of the novel Robinson Crusoe. First, look at the picture and guess the answers to the questions below. Then listen, read, and check your answers.
Robinson Crusoe. For 12 days, the strong winds carried us in different directions, and we expected the ship to sink. Then one of the men shouted, "Land!" The wind was still blowing hard, but we all ran out to sea.
So for 12 days, what happened to Robinson Crusoe? What happened
Can I
in
say
12
it?
days? Turn off your mic, يا ملك عمرو. Again, don't speak without permission. Nuran Muhammad. Nuran.
I'm with you, teacher.
Yes, what happened in
The
12 days?
strong winds
Hmm.
carried them
Yes,
in different
directions. Direction means,
direction, and we
yes,
expected
expect.
to sink. The
So,
ship to sink.
excellent. Thank you, Nuran. So for 12 days, there was strong winds, and they thought, expected means they thought that the ship will sink. And we said sink means to go under the water. And then what did they see? Judy Sharif. Judy Sharif.
Yes, miss.
What did they see? مالك عمرو.
Then
You-
one of the men shouted,
Yes, why? What did they see?
the ship sank.
No. Thank you. مالك عمرو. مالك عمرو. What did the men see? مالك عمرو.
Which مالك عمرو?
هيا ملك. What did the men see?
An island.
Yes, they found the land. So they shouted and said, land. And they all of them ran to see the land. Okay, let's continue listening.
At that moment, the ship ran into sand. We couldn't get back out to deep waters, and it was dangerous to stay because the waves were hitting the ship hard. We decided to take the small boat and get to shore. We were almost there.
So the wind made the ship to go into the sand, and they have to take a small boat to go to the beach.
When a large wave taller than a mountain turned our boat over. Suddenly, we were all in the sea. I just saw
Why were they on the sea? Why were they on the sea? What happened to them? Now we said that they were on the boat. And then what happened to them? Cindy Hussein. Cindy Hussein.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes, what happened to them?
There was a strange wind, and
Because we said that there was a large wave, a big wave, and it was taller than the mountain. It was bigger than a mountain. And it turned the boat over. And suddenly we were all in the sea. So they moved from the ship into the boat, and then there was a large wave and it turned it over.
4C.
strong winds carried us in. Ship ran into sand. We couldn't get back out to deep waters, and it was dangerous to stay because the waves were hitting the ship hard. We decided to take the small boat and get to shore. We were almost there when a large wave taller than a mountain turned our boat over. Suddenly, we were all in the sea. I just saw the shore and swam towards it. I swam until I felt sand under my feet. When I reached land, I found I was all alone. All my friends were lost forever.
So why was Robinson alone? What happened to them? Nadine Ahmed Asom.
I'm with you, teacher.
Why Robinson was alone?
Because when the ship turned over, all of the all of his friends uh, was in the sea, and he swam toward the shore,
Yes,
and
they were
they
dead.
all
They were dead. All his friends were dead. Okay? Thank you.
But where was I? Were there any wild animals around? I had no clothes, no water, no food. How could I survive? My situation was difficult. Night came. I climbed into a tall tree to hide, and I fell asleep, tired, sad, and confused.
So now he is
The
alone on the
next
island.
morning was sunny.
He was alone on the island and he didn't have any food. And he said, how could I survive? Survive means live after a big accident. So again, survive means to live after an accident. So said, how could I live? Because I don't have food and I don't have clothes and the wild animals are around me.
And the sea lay calm and blue before me. To my surprise, the ship was now close to the shore. Perhaps, I thought, I can find some things on it to help me.
So do you remember?
4C.
Do you remember we said that after he stayed alone on the ship on the island, he fell asleep. Do you remember we said that he slept on that tree? And in the early morning, he went to the ship and he will get some things from the ship to help him. And we took this story last term. Do you remember? Now I want all of you to listen without interrupting. So please put your finger in every word and listen carefully.
Read. B. On the right, there is an extract from an adapted version of the novel Robinson Crusoe. First, look at the picture and guess the answers to the questions below. Then listen, read and check your answers.
Robinson Crusoe. For 12 days, the strong winds carried us in different directions, and at that moment, the ship ran into sand. We couldn't get back out to deep waters, and it was dangerous to stay because the waves were hitting the ship hard. We decided to take the small boat and get to shore.
Teacher, I can't hear.
Me too. Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
4C. Read.
Now we can.
B.
Too.
On the right, there is an extract from an adapted version of the novel Robinson Crusoe. First,
Be quiet.
look at the picture and guess the answers to the questions below. Then listen, read and check your answers.
Robinson Crusoe. For 12
I
days,
got that.
the strong winds carried us in different directions, and we expected the
4C. Look at the picture and guess the answers to the questions below. Then listen, read and check your answers.
Robinson Crusoe. For 12 days, the strong winds carried us in different directions, and we expected the ship to sink. Then one of the men shouted, "Land!" The wind was still blowing hard, but we all ran out to sea. At that moment, the ship ran into sand. We couldn't get back out to deep waters, and it was dangerous to stay because the waves were hitting the ship hard. We decided to take the small boat and get to shore. We were almost there when a large wave taller than a mountain turned our boat over. Suddenly, we were all in the sea. I just saw the shore and swam towards it. I swam until I felt sand under my feet. When I reached land, I found I was all alone. All my friends were lost forever. But where was I? Were there any wild animals around? I had no clothes, no water, no food. How could I survive? My situation was difficult. Night came. I climbed into a tall tree to hide, and I fell asleep, tired, sad, and confused. The next morning was sunny, and the sea lay calm and blue before me. To my surprise, the ship was now close to the shore. Perhaps, I thought, I can find some things on it to help me.
Okay, now all of you look at exercise C on page 51. Exercise C. Let's answer number 1. يلا يا ليمار أحمد. ليمار أحمد. ليمار. ليمار أحمد.
Teacher,
Yes.
where's the
Yes.
Page 51 exercise C.
Yes,
Page
Miss.
50.
Okay,
خلاص.
thank you.
Okay, again, be silent. Turn off your mic, everyone.
I
Nuram,
didn't.
Nuram
I don't
Mohammed.
have.
Nuram Mohammed.
Yes, Miss.
Wait يا
Yes,
ليمار. Nuram Mohammed, turn off your mic. يلا يا ليمار. What was the weather like at the beginning of the extract? Limor, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, what was the weather?
I don't know.
Let's
I
read.
don't know.
Let's read it كده يا ليمور. You must search from the passage. Read the passage. Read كده يا ليمور. Quickly يا ليمور.
I can't see. For 12 days, the strong wind carried
Carried
us.
us. So string wind. So the weather was
String wind.
windy. It was windy. It was wind. So all of you write in a sticky note. It was windy. There were strong winds. Okay. Hala Mahmoud. Hala Mahmoud. Who saw
Yes,
the
miss.
land first? Who saw the land first? Hala Mahmoud. Hala. Hala Mahmoud.
Yes, miss.
Who saw the land first?
The man.
The man, excellent. The men who were on the ship. Thank you. Lamar Muhammad. Lamar Muhammad. Why did the men leave the ship?
Those are strange.
What happened to the ship?
The ship is sink.
No, before the ship sank, we said that it stuck on the sand. Do you remember? Because the waves were hitting the ship hard and it was dangerous to stay. So because there was strong wind and we said that it stuck in the sand and they got a small boat. They moved to a small boat. Farida Islam, what happened while they were going to shore in the small boat? Farida Islam. Farida Islam. Rudaina Haitham. Rudaina. Rudaina Haitham. Nadine Ahmed Asom. Where are you girls? Nadine Ahmed Asom.
I'm with you, teacher.
What happened while they were going to shore in the small boat?
A large wave, taller than a mountain, came and turned over the ship.
Excellent, thank you. So a large wave turned their boat over. Thank you. Haneen. Haneen, what happened to Robinson Crusoe friend? Haneen,
Yeah, teacher.
what happened to Robinson Crusoe's friends? Were they with them, ya Haneen? Did he have any friends or all of them were dead? Hey Haneen.
I don't. Can I answer?
Okay, Nadine.
All of his friends died.
Excellent. They were lost forever or they were dead. Zina Ahmed Asom, why was his situation difficult? His situation means what happened to him. What happened to him was difficult. يلا يا زينة. زينة أحمد عصام. زينة أحمد عصام. ملك عمرو. ملك عمرو. يا ملك where are you girls؟ ملك فريدة خالد. يلا يا ملك. ملك عمرو why was his situation difficult؟ wait يا فريدة خالد. يلا يا ملك عمرو why was his situation difficult؟
Because he was all alone on the land and all of her friends died and he had no one to stay with.
Excellent. And he didn't have water, food, and clothes. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And we said it was difficult for him to survive. Survive means to live.
Yeah.
Thank you, يا ملك. فريدة خالد. فريدة خالد. How did he feel?
Yes.
How did he feel يا فريدة خالد? Huh? Was he happy and okay?
No.
What did he feel? You don't know? Who knows? If you know, raise up your hand. Who knows? Nadine, Nadine, turn off your mic. Judy Sharif,
Yes.
turn off your mic. Who knows? How did he feel?
Me.
Hi, Judy.
How did he feel? He feels so bad.
And he was tired and
Tired.
sad and confused. Confused means he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. Confused means you can't or you don't know what to do. Malak Haitham, what did he decide to do the next day?
I'm with you, teacher.
What did he decide to do the next day?
He decided to go to the ship that was sink at the storm and get some things to help
Excellent.
him.
Yes, thank you. So he decided to go back on the ship, which was closer to the shore, and find some things to help him survive. So you can write only go back to on the ship. Write this only. Go back on the ship. It's enough. Let's go to exercise D. And if the time finished, please join again. If the time finished, join again. Find an adjective in the text which means with a lot of done. Hey, who can answer this question? Let's choose new people. Serene. Serene.
Yes, miss.
Yalla, give me an adjective means with a lot of sun. When I say there is a lot of sun, so the weather is?
Very hot.
Yes, we say it what? Sun, so it will be?
The weather is very hot.
No, when I say there's a lot of sun, I use the same word sun. لجين محمد فاروق.
The sun is very hot today.
No, I want one adjective, one word. لجين محمد
Teacher,
فاروق.
can I answer?
لجين محمد. No يا جودي. No يا جودي. Turn off your mic, everyone. لجين محمد فاروق. Huh. When I say there is a lot of sun, so it will be? لمار محمد. لمار محمد. When there is a lot of sun, so I will say the weather is sunny accent. So I will add a y. I will add y, and here I have vowel, so I write another n y. Sunny. Okay, let's go to rainy. Rainy will be, who knows it? Who know it? Rain will be, add only Y to make it adjective. Here, rain is a noun. If I wanted adjective, I will add Y. يلا رجعيني محمد فاروق.
Rainy.
Sunny, rainy, excellent. Snow, ها ريم أحمد. Snow, it will be
Snowy.
excellent. Snowy. Thank you. فريدة محمد محمود. Cloud,
Cloudy.
excellent. Cloudy. And wind, Sandy حسام. Sandy حسام. Wind,
Windy.
excellent. Windy. Ice, حلا محمود.
Icy.
Icy, excellent. فيروز, فيروز. Fog, فيروز.
Yes, teacher.
Fog will be
Foggy.
foggy, excellent. And here we wrote another G because we have here a vowel. So if we have a vowel and consonant, I write double G. Let's go to the pronunciation.
There are less than 1 minute.
I know. So join again if the time finished.
Okay.
Have you finished writing?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, now
Yeah.
listen and repeat. What's the difference between A here? We have hospital and we have home. We have short O and long O. I want all of you to listen carefully.
Pronunciation. A.